What up, YouTube? Here I am again, and I know I said I wasn't going to make many videos here, but I've made a couple of videos involving this one, the Rolex Explorer, and in the size comparison video I made the other day, I talked about that the fact that the Tudor Black Bay was so similar to the Rolex Explorer, and we have the Black Bay here, that I was probably going to sell it because this one now fulfills all my needs for the all-round do anything, go anywhere, sports, dress, tool watch, and it does. It is fantastic. But then I came upon the idea that I could try the Tudor on a different strap instead of the bracelet, because it was the whole aesthetic of black dial, loom, tool style dial, and silver bezel, and you know, the whole bracelet thing that was giving the Tudor the very similar look. So I ordered a strap, and after a lot of searching I came across this guy, George's Straps. And George's Straps is based in the UK, and his homepage is called georgesstraps.com, and he has a presence on eBay. So I ordered this off eBay, and I think it's an absolute stunner. And when you get it in your hands and feel it, you'll know why. This is very, very similar to the quality that you used to get as an extra strap when you bought a Tudor. When I bought my Tudor Ranger, that shipped on the tan leather with the normal buckle, and there was a camouflage woven strap that is sourced from a little factory in France that use an old jacquard loom technique, and they make fantastic straps exclusively for Tudor. I was kind of thinking then that, you know, Tudor's basically like a Rolex cousin, and they were quite a value proposition because you got the watch, you got fantastic packaging, you got the Rolex reputation behind them, a different movement of course with the ETA, but some fantastic watches with beautiful designs, and they even put in a very expensive looking cool extra strap. So yeah, you got a lot for your money when you bought a Tudor. And then in 2018, when I bought the Tudor Black Bay 36, they stopped. So I have picked up this strap from georgesstraps.com, and this one is the Premium French NATO strap in the single pass design. And that means that the extra piece of material that usually comes down here on the NATO with another one of these on that attaches on this side, that is not there. That is just a choice, and it's the same price. I've done this before with a NATO strap. If I felt they were too bulky, I would remove that extra piece here, and that was what George has done. Now, if you look closely at this stuff, it's I believe it is a nylon, but it is very, very nice. It's a navy blue and black woven thread, and it just looks fantastic. It's soft and supple, but also feels strong. This is a 20mm strap, And as you probably know, the Tudor Black Bay 36 is 19 between the lugs, but it is absolutely no problem fitting a 20mm strap to a 19. And of course, it's not a problem fitting an 18mm strap to a 19. So with a 19, it's not a big issue. It's the best of both worlds, probably. I've had this on a leather 20mm strap as well, and it is just so easy to do. So it's not a problem at all. But that is just such a beautiful strap. And I was considering selling the Tudor Black Bay after getting the Explorer. But now, I might just keep this because it is gorgeous. It was packaged very simply. This envelope and some cellophane, waterproof cellophane. And just look at that. Isn't that a lovely strap? It's changed the character of the watch completely, so that this one, the Rolex, can continue being the all-rounder on the bracelet, and this one looks quite snazzy and dressy now, I think, and it could just as easily go with a suit now, and also, you know, like a leather jacket or something like that, casual. But it's really great. Nice brushed hardware, brushed steel hardware, but that combination of navy blue and black is fantastic colour, I think. And I'm very happy with that, and I will be writing to my man George there via eBay and telling him I've got it and it is fantastic. And I have no affiliation with George at all. I don't know who the guy is or if there even is a George, but that's what it's called. George's Straps. Many thanks, George. And he even wrote on the envelope, he put a sticker on the envelope mentioning my name and saying thanks very much for your business and stuff. And he's, I think it was a nice touch. And I am very, very happy with that strap. So this might just have saved the Tudor. Now in a minute, or in a couple of seconds, this video is going to cut to how I got the Tudor bracelet off. It's not that easy to do if you don't have the right tools, and I will put an image of what you should be using, the proper tool. If you don't have those tools, I'll show you a little trick to how I got it off. It's just because the tolerances on Tudor and Rolex end links are so very, very tight, it can be difficult to get them off. They don't like amateurs playing with it. I'm an amateur, but I figured out how to get it off without scratching up the back of the watch. And I think I did a good job. I did not scratch the lugs at all. And yeah, you'll see that in a minute. I mentioned in the other part of the video that you should really be using the proper tools for doing spring bar removal on Tudor or Rolex. And when I say proper tool, I'm on eBay now, and if you search for this tweezer spring bar tool, you get some various results. Now this one is the proper one. It's the Bergeon 7825 spring bar tweezer, and you can see it's quite expensive, but there are alternatives available, and this is one of them here. This one is from Israel, and it costs a lot less than that, a third of the price. But you can also get them from China and Hong Kong. The whole idea of these being wide at this point here is that you can go around the strap and around the watch head. Now the tolerances are so tight. I've already done one side of this watch, and you can see Tudor's tolerances are just so tight on these sides, on the solid end link, that it's almost impossible to get any wiggle room to get this end link out properly. When I say wiggle room, I mean there's such a tiny gap between the lugs and the end link that you can't manipulate it like this. It's just impossible, almost. If you were a watchmaker, you would have the proper tools. I'm not a professional, I don't have the tools, so what I'm using is this. It's a leather working tool. It's got a very strong, very pointy, thin end. It can get into the spring bar and move it, but I need to apply constant pressure to this side to push the spring bar up towards the back of the case. And that is where this stuff comes in. In the old days, this used to be called blue tack. It's for hanging posters up on walls. It won't damage the watch. And if I just press down hard enough with this one on, it will apply uniform pressure from the underside. And now I can go in and move the first spring bar back, press, and move the second spring bar back and press, and that's it. It is out. That's the easy way to do it when you don't have the proper tools. See, spring bar, watch. Pop the spring bar back in. And that's it. And now I can put the new strap on. And it's a lovely thing. But yeah, it's a single pass NATO. This is a 20 going in a 19. Now I want the hardware to sit under the wrist like that. Look at it, it looks really good. This might just make me keep the Tudor. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Isn't that nice? Navy blue with flecks of black thread and navy blue thread, and it's got a kind of sheen to it, and it just looks beautiful. Okay, this might just persuade me to keep the Tudor now. And so that was it. I just want to say bye for now. I keep saying there won't be many more videos coming, or any videos coming, but apparently I just cannot stop making them. And there we have the Rolex Explorer now, and the Tudor all dressed up on its George strap. Well done, George. Bye.